Hey yo, it's King Fight News. Let's talk about Anthony Yarde, Sergey Kovalev, and why we still may see Anthony Yarde become a champion in 2020 going forward. He definitely showed he has a potential to be a future champion in this fight. It's King Fight News, man. We got more on this. Alright, y'all know what it is, man. King Fight News. And we know Anthony Yarde had his moments in the fight. We know Anthony Yarde had Sergey Kovalev badly hurt. So let's take a quick look at what happened, what Anthony Yarde did, and really what he did to take Sergey Kovalev out of his game. And a lot of it had to do with body shots. Anthony Yarde was digging to the body. Was digging. And you know what else he did? He was punishing Kovalev by backing him up. That's how you take away Kovalev's attributes. You put him on the back foot, and he's a good fighter when he's fighting forward.
Oh my God.
But experience did get the best of him. And as you can see here, Anthony Yarde has Kovalev hurt. What does he do? He misses. Kovalev is looking at him, and he slips a hugely telegraphed over at wide right hook. Like this is and Anthony Yarde has him hurt. But he completely, gave away what he was doing there. He wasn't in position to throw the right. He clearly telegraphed a gigantic right hook, and then he loses a bunch of time. Because what happens? He's now caught on the ropes. And Kovalev's sitting there, oh my God, he just gave Kovalev the 5 to 10 seconds he would need to recover. Right? And look what Kovalev does. He fires back. Giving Kovalev time. Giving Kovalev time. And Sergey Kovalev is able to then fire back. And this is around where Kovalev is hurt. So again, veteran tricks, taking advantage of what Anthony Yarde was letting him get away with. And Sergey Kovalev, he took full advantage. And as he should. Because it was Sergey Kovalev with a huge experience advantage. And that's what won him the fight. He was able to recover when he was hurt, like an old veteran champion should. Anthony Yarde, who hadn't been in there with a guy with that much experience, that much class, and he hadn't even been 12 rounds, let alone fighting a top 10 guy, certified top 10 guy. So he had too much against him in this fight. And for him to nearly score a knockout, to nearly take it all away from Kovalev shows that he's more than just a highly touted prospect. Anthony Yarde, now he's got a target on his back because he could be a future champion of the division. It was a good showing from Anthony Yarde, no doubt about it. And I truly believe, give him some time. Give this kid 3 more fights to just get seasoned, and he could be a true beast in that division of light heavyweight. And I mean, just take a look at the danger he has Sergey Kovalev in. And it just look at Klimas. Look at Klimas for a second. He knew Kovalev could have been in serious danger in that 8th round. And you can see it, man. You can see it. So I'll rest my case there. Anthony Yarde, this guy has future champion written all over him. No, he did not beat Sergey Kovalev, but he did show that he's a true warrior. By every aspect, he showed he was a true warrior in this fight. He really just... What disappointed me is he let the scorecards get away from him. I don't think winning on the scorecards was a priority for him. At the same time, he shouldn't have let Sergey Kovalev, he shouldn't have let him dictate the pace of the fight. What he was doing in the 6th round, he should have started earlier. And that way he may have finished a bit stronger when it got to the middle rounds, if you know what I mean. He started too late, and then he blew everything. He blew everything on the 8th round. And if he just knew how to pace himself properly, like an Andre Ward who has that patience to break someone down over a period of time, that's what he needed to take out a Sergey Kovalev, and he just didn't have it because of lack of experience. And I would say that's the only factor that separated Sergey Kovalev and Anthony Yarde, was a lack of experience. If Anthony Yarde had 3 more fights against top 15 caliber opponents, I believe Anthony Yarde would have gone to Russia and got himself a victory. No doubt about it. I mean, no doubts. No doubts in my mind. Anthony Yarde would have gone to Russia and taken out Sergey Kovalev. If he just was a bit more seasoned, if he wasn't a guy that just stayed fighting lesser opposition, he would be the guy to beat. And I mean, for him to step up and fight a number 1 guy like that shows a lot of heart. It shows he's a true fighter. But I want to see him come back. I want to see him come back and redeem himself. Because the light heavyweight division is so stacked. He's got a lot of different fights out there for him. And he just got, just fight a fucking Joe Smith Jr. Fight a guy that's there and that's going to push you a little bit. Fight a guy like Tavares Cloud, if Tavares Cloud is still fighting. Fight a fucking... there are guys out there. There are plenty of guys out there light heavyweight. Could fight Marcus Brown. Marcus Brown could fight fucking Anthony Yarde. That'd be a great fight. Maybe Marcus Brown would be a good fight for him. I think he could take Marcus Brown. But there's a lot of killers in the division. There's a lot of lions in the camp. And this dude's still a young lion. But for a guy to go over to Russia, nearly knock him out, and just lack that game time experience, you could see it. You could see it on him, man. And he's so close. Maybe he should have taken that million and just, stayed ready. But you know what? That just is what it is. It was a great fight nonetheless. Now Kovalev going into the Canelo fight, he's got more bargaining power. That raised his stock so he can ask for more money. It was a good decision overall to make that fight happen for both fighters. Because Anthony Yarde's stock, I believe, has gone up. It hasn't gone down from this fight. I think he did UK fans proud. Nearly knocked out a reigning champion in Sergey Kovalev, and give him credit for that. I'll give him credit for that, man. No doubt about it. Anthony Yarde showed up, but it wasn't enough to take out the crusher, Sergey Kovalev, in what was a very good fight. Congratulations to both fighters. And it was a good event. That was a great event. So for now, those are the highlights. It's E King Fight News. Smash the like button, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for more boxing. Remember where you heard it first. I told you Kovalev would win this fight. Check the resume. Check the videos today. Y'all know what it is, man. It's E King Fight News. And for now, I'm gone, man. Peace.